Can you give us an example of letting go?
Yes. So I'm an English teacher as well as a principal. So let me just give you an example just from my world as an English teacher. And this is one of the leap of faiths that I should have mentioned. The other great leap of faith for the 21st century parent, and this is a tough one for us too, and I'm not sure why, because our grandparents nailed this, and my parents who were older nailed this. If I ever had an issue in school, there really wasn't an issue in school. It was an issue with me. In the 21st century, we've lost the leap of faith to trust educators to do the work they know well. And again, I'm not trying to be confrontational here, but it's really the only profession that everybody in America thinks they can do, even though they've never done it. Like, I don't go into my doctor's office and tell him what to do, or tell him that I don't like the results. The results are the results, right? And 21st century parents sometimes say, well, we don't like the results, and therefore we don't like the teacher, and therefore we don't like the school, and therefore we don't like the principal. So yeah, sometimes it can even get to me. This doesn't happen very often to me, luckily. But, so let me use the example. So a junior writes a paper, and it's really, I'm teaching Tolstoy right now, so a junior writes a paper on Anna Karenina, and I give the essay a 61. It's junior year. 61's not going to cut it. You're the parent, you get the phone call, or it's a day school situation, then the child brings the paper home, and he brings it into the kitchen and says, Mr. Roach just gave me a 61 on my Anna Karenina paper. Letting go means saying this to your child. What are you going to do about that? Not, are you kidding? This is the junior year. I'm calling Mr. Roach right now. And then when the parent gets on the phone, Mr. Roach, do you realize this is junior year? Yes. What are we going to do about this paper? Should I write this paper for my son? Should I get a tutor to write the paper for my son? What's going to happen? And the response that we try to make in the world of education is, again, we move it out of the strategic realm and we say, here's the deal. My job, my calling is to teach your child how to write, because writing is not, I don't say, again, in the strategic way, you know what, writing is really important for college admission. Writing will get your child a really good grade on that 20-minute essay that the College Board forces kids to write in a very, very pragmatic way. But instead we say, here's what writing will do in the life of your child. It will allow him to participate meaningfully in the civic and democratic debate. It will allow him or her to articulate his judgments and his feelings and his readings of very, very sophisticated things. Writing is a gift. It's my job to get him there. I understand how urgent and concerned you are, but let me do my job. I've been doing this for a while. It's going to work out. That's a leap of faith. That's a leap of faith. So in other words, it's this notion that kids can work their way through these issues, even though they're really, really scary for us, because we're really scared about those things. But I really do remember moments where my parents just simply turned it back to me and just wouldn't allow me to wallow in the self-pitying that is part of being young. So it's just literally, what are you going to do to get yourself back on your feet? And so I don't consider this tough love, I just consider this love. I just consider that this is the best thing we could possibly do for our kids, and not to enable them to become dependent and not enable them to become weak. Because at some point in their life, there's not going to be a tutor there. There's not going to be a parent to write the paper. There's not going to be a parent to handle the situation. They're going to have to take it on themselves. So why not in 6th grade? Why not in 8th grade? Why not in sophomore year or junior year? I don't know if that helps, but that's one way of thinking of that.
Ted, we're going to have to stop there.
Okay. Thank you all.
Would you come back?
I'll come back anytime.
Okay.
It's an honor.
Thank you so very much.